Welcome to another edition of Jacqueline of All Trades, and today we are making stick foundation from a liquid foundation. Now for this DIY, you're going to need a foundation that you like but maybe it's too dry for you. And then the other item that you absolutely must have is emulsifying wax. And the reason why you want emulsifying wax, it's because it's specially formulated to bind oil and water. And so the first thing is, also you need a microwave safe container. So I'm just going to use a scale because I want to give you the proportions. I have not done before, so we're going to discover this together. But you can eyeball the measurements. So I'm just going to pour some of my foundation in the container, and I'm using a chopstick to help me get the foundation out. That's a way of making it a little bit faster. Now you could use a variety of foundations. I'm just going to use this one. It's a BB cream concealer in one. It's called Big Cover from Etude House. I absolutely love the coverage of this foundation. However, I find it to be a little dry. So by putting a little bit of wax on it, I am not only going to increase the moisturizing properties of it, but also I'm going to turn it into a stick. So I'm just going to, let's make sure we get as much of the foundation as we want. Right now we have about 10 grams. So I'm just gonna see if there's anything else left in here. And all right. So once that's done, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just put probably half of that amount of emulsifying wax. And what the emulsifying wax is going to do two things. One is going to solidify the foundation. And the other thing it's going to do for me, it's going to add a tiny bit of moisture. Now, if this is absolutely incredibly dry, what you could do is add a little bit of some lip balm that you have. And I actually made some lip balm here, so I'm just going to add, I would say probably a quarter. So the foundation, basically it's gonna be 1 part foundation, half of the emulsifying wax, and then a quarter of the lip balm. And I am going to pop this in the microwave, and I will be right back with you where we can pour it into a container. Okay, we're back. It only took 10 seconds for everything to melt. So what I would recommend, depending on the temperature, the power of your microwave, you do 10 seconds increments and you make sure you stir it very well so it melts evenly. So now this is ready. Now you have to be careful because this is it's an oil-based, water-based mixture, so it's going to be hotter than other liquids. So you want to make sure that you don't put it on your skin. So I'm just going to pour it in an empty container that I have. I happen to have a Daily Moisture stick that I was not a fan from e.l.f. And you see, whoa, it just it solidifies. So we're not going to put that in. And I'm going to pop this in the freezer, and then I will be back to show you the final product. All right, so the foundation had a chance to solidify, and here is our original foundation. I just want to show you how well this foundation covers. There's still some left, so I can show you that. Now I had a mole removed here, and I'm just going to put it on and just sort of blend it with my finger. And you see he's done a pretty good job of covering that up. Now this foundation becomes a little bit sheerer as compared to the original foundation, but it's a lot easier to use, and of course it won't look cakey like the other one, because this foundation, it has that additional moisture. So I hope that you enjoyed this DIY, and we will see you the next time. Bye bye.